Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. So, Sonny Bill Williams and Paul Gallen, they're apparently close to making a fight. You might know that Sonny Bill Williams is a current rugby All Black, has been for some time, and a former top rugby league player. Threw his hand into the boxing ring a number of years ago, picked up the New Zealand heavyweight title, must be said against some fairly limited opposition. Paul Gallen, he's also a sometime boxer. He plays for the Sharks, and he has been calling out Sonny Bill Williams for a while, and they want to get it on. So if you actually look at this fight, I mean, I was reading the headline going, hotly anticipated fight? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These guys, it's basically they're semi-pro. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. It's basically glorified corporate boxing. If you actually look at their record, Sonny Bill Williams, he has a record of 7-0, 3 knockouts. He's really fought no one of note. I mean, a couple of journeyman guys on there that you might know, Clarence Tillman, Chauncey Welliver, and a very, very faded Franz Botha. I think he beat Franz Botha after Joseph Parker beat Franz Botha. As we know, Franz Botha hasn't been a force for about 20 years. Paul Gallen, meanwhile, also 7-0. His opposition is even less credible. But for whatever reason, they want to get this fight on, and they want us to buy into it. And I was reading some of the quotes from Sonny Bill Williams' manager, Coda Nasser, and I really do think that he's somewhat delusional. So they're talking about this fight really being a big deal. I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, I can imagine that there's going to be maybe a bit more interest in Australia, given the Rugby League rivalry in the past, maybe the Anzac thing, Australia versus New Zealand. But come on. So they're looking for a broadcast partner to actually broadcast this thing. So apparently now what they're trying to do, according to Coda Nasser, is work out where the fight will be shown. So in terms of that, they're talking about potentially Foxtel, but they're talking to another company, an online streaming company called Stan, and that's apparently owned by Nine, a big company over there, and Fairfax Media. So the story and the over-the-top headlines start to make a little bit more sense, and they quote Nasser at length here. And he really does go in on Foxtel's main event, which would be the one showing it. For too long, main event has been able to dominate because they are a monopoly. My aim is to get the best possible deal for the athletes, and I would be excited to do that with Stan. He goes on to add, we gave main event their #1 grossing and rating program, and he's referring to the Mundine versus Green fight. But that was the one that was 10 years ago, the first fight. The Mundine Green rematch apparently did huge business for main event, as well as it dwarfed the recent Jeff Horn-Manny Pacquiao fight. Main event thought the Horn-Pacquiao fight would get 200,000 viewers. It got closer to 50,000. Our show will deliver. The interest I've had in Sonny fighting Gal is huge from the general public. I'm excited to talk to Stan about this. Who knows what it could lead to for boxing or other sports in this country. Got to commend Nasser for the hard sell, but I mean, come on. I mean, who's he been talking to? This fight is not going to be a huge deal. They're just average boxers at best. 7-0 records. This is not going to be an earth-shattering event. Anthony Mundine and Danny Green were actually really top level and at one point world level boxers. Sonny Bill Williams, I mean, we don't really know how good he was because he didn't sort of dedicate himself to the sport. He fought basically Neville Nobodies to get to the New Zealand heavyweight title, and then he basically gave it away because he had other sporting commitments. So I can't say I'm interested in this fight, and I certainly wouldn't pay for it. I mean, I'd watch it if I could, find it on TV if it was free, but that's about it. Would not pay for it. How about you? I mean, am I underestimating the interest in this fight? I don't think so, but I mean, maybe I am. I mean, what do you think? Do you actually want to see this fight? I mean, does a Sonny Bill Williams versus Paul Gallen fight really get you going? Wouldn't have thought so, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts. That's it from me. Hit like and subscribe. I'm out.